What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's begin today's lesson at the top center of our page with the inside edge of the brow. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center. Let's start over on the left side. I'm going to bend this in and then up. Line this up over on the right side and do the same thing. We'll bend this in and up towards the same height. Now I'm going to draw on the bottom of the brow. Starting over on the left, let's bend this up and then out towards the left. Let's go to the right side, going up and then out. Now I'm going to leave a gap underneath the brow and draw the top edge of the cheeks. So starting over on the left, let's bend this up and then down on the inside. Line this up on the right, going up and then down. Now tuck the eyes in behind these two folds. From the outside on the top, step in, curve the eye going out and then in underneath the cheek and do the same thing on the right. Now on the inside from this point, bend this in and then out. Now along the top on the inside, we draw a half circle for the pupils. Let's start from the top in the center, going all the way around, and then pull that up on the inside, and then do the same thing on the right. Now I want to add a small highlight along the top of each pupil. Starting from this point, curve around and up like a half circle. Do the same thing on the right. Now to fill the inside of the pupils in black, going around those highlights. Now we're going to move down and draw the top edge of the mouth, directly underneath the left eye. Start by curving this down and then bend that up towards the right. Let's go back to the left side. Just going to bend the mouth going out and then down towards the corner. And then on the right side, draw that same curve coming down. And you want to tuck this in underneath on the right side. So I'm come down and then bend that up toward the center of the mouth. On the right side, draw a straight line coming down. And then halfway down this line, curve this down and then in, and it'll fill that outside corner in black. Now let's draw the bottom half of the head. We're just going to line up with the bottom of the cheek, going out towards the side, bend this out and then down, line this up on the right, going out and then down. I'm just going to close out the bottom of the head, round out the cheek, come in toward the center, go all the way across, and then round out the right side. Now I want to work our way up towards the top of the head. From the top of the left cheek, go straight up, and we'll just bend that in, and do the same thing on the right, going up toward the same height. Now I want to flatten off the top of the head with a curve. We're going to go up in the middle, and then back down. Now we want to connect these 2 points with a curve for the bottom of the mask. We're going to go in between the eye and the mouth, move down, and we'll bend that up. Now I'm going to add those straps on the right side of the head. Starting from this point, bend this out, up, and then back out. Let's flatten off the end with a straight angle line going up and in. Now it's going to follow that same curve, but we're just going to taper it so it gets narrower as you come in towards the head. Let's add another strap. From the side of the head, bend this up and then out. Flatten this off, and then just taper that back in towards the side of the head. Now that we complete the head, let's move down and draw the side of the body. We start on the left side, just underneath the head. Just going to bend this out and then down towards the hip. Line this up over on the right, go out and then down toward the same height. Now from the hips, we move to the center and draw a large circle for the buckle, go all the way around and then back up. And then from the hips, we're just going to tuck this down and in towards the bottom edge of that circle. Let's move up and draw the top of the belt, again pulling that in towards the side of the circle. And then we'll separate the top of the body. From the top corners of the body, angle this down and then in towards the center. From that center point, draw a straight line coming down. I'm going to split these two sections in half. Halfway down the side of the body, just going to angle this down and then back in towards the center line. From the hips, draw a straight angle line coming down and then out. Now from the hips, we're just going to bend this in and then down, leaving a gap in the middle. flatten off the bottom with a straight line. Let's split the lower area in half with a straight line, from the belt coming all the way down. Let's add a pouch on the hips. From the side of the belt, we're going to step up, draw a straight line going out on both sides, coming down the side, and come straight in. Now from the inside corner of the body, draw the legs going out and then down towards the heels. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet, coming down and up towards the first toe. From the end of the foot, we're going to draw a large C shape for the first toe, going all the way around, and then pull that down, and then on the right, go in the opposite direction. Let's layer the second toe in behind, from the top left, going all the way around, and then back in. Now we're going to go on top of the last toe, bend the foot, going up, and then down. Now I'm going to go back up to the hips and close off the side of the leg. From these 2 points, we're going to step in, bend the leg, going out, and then down on top of the feet. From the top of the foot, we're going to step up, curve the knee pad coming down, and then up, and we'll line it up on the right. From the inside, we're going to step up, we're going to bend this up, and then out. Now I want to go back and add a little bit more detail to that belt buckle. From the center, draw a straight angle line going up and out towards the top right. Move over and draw that again. And then in the center, we draw a large R. We can go in behind the tape, going around, and then angle this down. Now we're going to draw the arm stretched out towards the side, holding the 2 daggers. From the top of the body on the left, step up underneath the head, bend the arm, coming down, and then out towards the wrist. Go over towards the right, and do the same thing. Now from the wrist, we want to curl around the thumb. We go up, bend the thumb coming down, curl the tip of the thumb, and then bend that back up. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's wrap 2 large fingers around either side. Start from the side of the thumb and draw a half oval. We go out, and then in, and then from the bottom, let's do that again. Go all the way around and just tuck that up underneath the thumb. Let's place the daggers in behind the hand in an angle coming down and in. So from the top of the thumb and finger, draw 2 straight angle lines going up and out. Close off the end with a curve. Now let's go over towards the right and do the same thing, angling this in. Let's continue these 2 lines along the bottom, starting from the thumb coming down, and then from the outside, and we'll just flatten off the bottom. Now I want to place a large cap along the top of the handle. From the top corners, we're going to step down, draw an oval, going all the way around, and then back in. From the side of the oval, draw 2 short lines going up, and then close off the top with a curve. Now let's draw the side of the dagger. From the bottom corners of the handle, we're going to bend this out and then down. And then from here, come down an angle line, and then bend that out. Now I want to trace this curve coming back in towards the center, leaving a gap. So we'll start with the left side. Just going to taper this so it gets thicker as you come in. And then from the inside, we're going to follow the same angled line, coming down on both sides. And then from the bottom, I'm just going to bend this back in towards the center point. So start with the outside, coming down and in. Now I'm going to go back up to the wrist, I'm going to close off the palm, coming down, and just bend that out in behind the handle. From the bottom of the palm, bend the arm coming in and then up towards the side of the body. Now I'm going to draw the inside of the wristband. I'm going to step in, follow that same curve, coming all the way around. Now along the bottom of the arm, on the inside, just going to bend this up and then out. Now let's trace that same curve along the bottom. Now with the body in place, let's layer the shell in behind. We're going to start underneath the head on the left side, bend this out and then down on top of the arms. Now to come all the way down towards the bottom, bend this down and then in towards the hip. Now I'm going to trace the shell along the inside. And then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. We've got some exciting news to share with all of you. We're offering a variety of incredible options to level up your art skills. Join our exclusive masterclass memberships for just $1 a month, or catch more free tutorials on our Excel sketch channel every week. Don't miss out on any of these amazing opportunities, so subscribe or join today.